Hey everyone, welcome back to No I'm Not Human. I have terrible news. I'm so sorry. I recorded a hour and 10-minute long episode only to find out that I was not recording it. And in that episode, if you watched our last video, we took a really good run and we absolutely ruined it. Probably by letting too many people in. But we learned a lot. We finished the tall, lanky guy's story. We figured out that we actually had the aura camera with us this whole time. So this is a fresh run. We're gonna take everything that we learned up until this point from our Mimi runs, from our last serious attempt, and we're gonna make it to the end of this game, okay? We're gonna make it to the end of this game. I swear to you, we are so locked in. What are we doing first? We're gonna talk to our neighbor. Hey neighbor, long time, no see. How is life? Same as it ever was. I almost feel like I'm in a Groundhog Day situation. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so he's gonna level with me. He's getting worried about me. Bad things are heading our way. Something is going on with the sun. There's visitors, creepy stuff, and I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, people from the underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth? Anyways, they're trying to get into people's houses. It's dangerous to be home alone, so I came over to make sure you didn't end up hurt. Honestly, our neighbor is a real stand-up guy. There's an apocalypse happening, and the first thing that he thinks about is checking on his neighbor who's antisocial. You're a good guy. I'm gonna take care of your kid if I get the opportunity. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Hey, don't worry about my family. I'm gonna stay over here for the night. I'll be in the kitchen when you wake up. All right, cool. I am really enjoying this game. I'm sorry that I'm a little stuck. I think that if I had taken it super seriously from the start, then it would have been a little different. I was memeing for the first couple runs, just trying to create like a cool hangout space, but I think I've hit the point now where I'd really like to see the ending of this game instead of getting killed halfway through. So this run, we're playing to beat the game. No more meme jokes. One thing I did learn from all of these playthroughs is that the game is about healing the trauma of a bunch of strangers, and maybe in the process healing the trauma of yourself. So I feel like it normally starts on the other frequency. Maybe not. Hello, this is the emergency services. How can I help you? People are burning in the sun. Now, I'm still gonna do this every day just in case there's a reason to do it every day or there's an achievement. I've read most of these and they seem like they don't change. I'm not gonna drink the kombucha. Maybe I should interact with all the interactables just once. Yeah, who knows? Maybe that's part of our healing journey is to click on everything. So even though I know they don't really tell you anything, I'm gonna do it just in case. I thought you could click on that cross for some reason. Hey neighbor. Everything is true. Who gave this guy the heads up, by the way? Let people in? Why do I need to have other people with me? They could share interesting information. And it does seem like if you pick the right dialogue choices with somebody, then eventually they give you something. Like they give you a useful item. And I'm sorry I'm just flying through this. I've just read it too many times now. He's giving us his phone number. Inside of our fridge, there's like one cockroach there. There should be another one that runs through here. I really want to get it. I don't know. I don't know if you can click on it. I'll be honest. I don't know if you can click on it. He wants us to drink a beer so that we can go to bed. Real productive day, you know? One conversation and then we go hit the hay. All right, that's everything in this room. I don't know if we've ever called our neighbor on the first day. Maybe his kid will answer. Let's try it. 276167. Invalid. Hey buddy, I think you gave me the wrong phone number. Am I really supposed to be able to reach you? Ah, it's beer day, day 1. All right, let's go to bed and let's get started. I think day 1 we let everybody in. Unless they look like a visitor. You know what? Let's do our diligence and check the windows. Cool. Neighbor's house looks normal. I wonder if there's any way to save him. Probably not. There's some kids playing in the backyard. Kids, get out of there. It's not safe. And it's quiet. All right. Peaceful night. Hi. Oh yeah, your dad is here. Tell me something about your dad. That's just a little test. How'd you get here in one piece? All right, I'll go get your dad for you. Bye. This guy is 100% welcome in our home. He's antisocial and he's depressed, and he doesn't understand that his depression, it's not the only, like, he's not the only person feeling this way in the world. Read some poetry, buddy. It'll save your life. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road. They kicked me out. They found your personality unbecoming. Life is shitty. Can I come in? You're not a visitor, right? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. I'm never gonna get a straight fucking answer directly. I guess things won't be any different here. Why did they kick you out of the previous place? It's because he said something rude. He's kind of an asshole, but you can come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. This guy I know pretty well. Now, I know that there's a chance that he is infected, so we're going to check him. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go in the sun. So could you maybe find some space for me? I think this person is a visitor because they're highly suspicious. How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet. But it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Trying to survive? It's freaky out there with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live, hee hee. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. This person, man. I don't like this weird hunch that they have, and when you ask them questions later on, they can't give you any straight answers, so I think you should leave. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyways. Now, this might just be scoliosis. It could be a severe case of scoliosis, and I could be being an ableist by not letting them in, but they're just so suspicious. Maybe if we have a couple clean runs, I'll try it out, but right now, we're going for the victory, so we're not letting anyone suspicious in. Bye. Get out of here. I have nothing against scoliosis, for the record. Hello. Okay, this lady's also really suspicious, man. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. She had her fingernails ripped out, so we couldn't test her. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? Doesn't matter. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure if I can trust you with it yet. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself up in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? I don't know if this person is suspicious or she's just a very mentally ill woman, but she ripped out all of her fingernails. I do know all the signs to look out for, but we can't even test them until the news tells us. The whole ripping out all the fingernails thing, man. You should leave. I understand. Goodbye then. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right. I'm sure you don't want to waste your bullets. Goodbye. Maybe she is just a mentally ill woman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But last run, we let her in, and I think people started dying. I didn't record it, but maybe she was just a visitor in that one run. I don't know, but she does freak me out. There's a telltale sign, white teeth. For rest. Now, for rest is a mechanic in the game that we have to use as much as possible because it gives us energy drinks and other consumables that we're going to need. Hey, buddy, how are you today? Something I wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? He blames the catastrophe. It fucked us all, fucked everyone up. but it was the rage that drove you mad. I climbed on the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep," I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Molten hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Yeah, you're an asshole. That doesn't make you a visitor. Let me see your teeth. Now, he smokes, so... Yellow teeth doesn't mean that he's not a visitor. Send in photos and we check what you really are. Send them to yesiamhuman.verification.agency. I don't even think we have a way to do that. I think that's just flavor text. Cucumber day. Alright, so that hasn't updated. We can now check ourselves. Check our teeth. Pretty white, but not like visitor white. I feel like visitors have like an eerie amount of whiteness in their teeth. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go call the food delivery service. Now, I hope you don't mind that I'm flying through these early dialogues. If you do, let me know in the comments. I don't mind reading them again. I was just trying to save you guys time. Would I like to place an order? Yeah, give me some Energirk. Thank you. The order has been accepted. That's going to let us let more people in tomorrow night, and then we'll have more energy to check all of their signs. Let's go to bed. We are speedrunning this. Let's check outside. Oh, we forgot to call our neighbor. Let's call him tomorrow. I want to do check-ins on him. I wonder if there's a chance we can save him. Those kids are dead. There's a tall, pale man outside. He's a little scary. Oh, thanks for the delivery. Didn't think deliveries were still running. Folks still gotta eat. They pay pretty well right now. This damn sun, they moved us to night shifts. People order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish I got hazard pay or tips. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yes. Have a good day. Whoops, I meant night. I'm still not used to that. Thanks, buddy. Honestly, Uber Eats delivery drivers are the backbone of our society. This guy is pretty chill. I don't mind letting him in. Hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash for the night? Yeah, you have great energy. Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out there already. Times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. Keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. Honestly, out of like, he's suspicious in the sense that all of the real humans have like personality disorders and issues, and this person doesn't seem to, but we haven't really let this person in, so let's find out more about them. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Welcome. We're gonna find out what's wrong with you. Yo! You've been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? Among Us. You wouldn't happen to be a visitor just because you're wearing the Among Us shirt, would you? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They just need to be happy, is what I'm saying. For real. Yo, you would like the other guy I just let in. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? I mean, a little suspicious for sure. You also have like a neckline that looks like your head was chopped off, but you can come on in. I'm gonna test you. Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Cool. Oh wait, we still have one more person. Hey friend, mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home or got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know, figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out, debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. What kind of friends are those? All theater folks. We drank together, fucked around, had each other's backs. They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer, or just hang out. But now I can't reach any of them. Everyone's got their own shit going on, and with this damn sun thing, everything's gone wrong. You can come on in. Damn, friend, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I got some wild-ass stories that'll blow your mind. Alright. We've let 3 people in tonight, but guess what? I don't feel so scared because we have Energirk. We can do tests on everyone, and I think the TV is going to give us one more test we can run, hopefully. FEMA, fingernails. Dirt under the fingernails. Doesn't work if they've washed their hands, but... Alright, my guy, you passed the tooth... Well, you didn't pass the tooth test, because you're a smoker. Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore, it's not worth it. When I hear voice on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work and no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Yo, social anxiety is a bitch. I am so sorry, my friend. We're gonna work on that. You're gonna socialize in this house. You're gonna realize that everybody has stuff they're working through, and you're gonna feel alright. Life was dreary enough before all of this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the world. Over the whole baptized world. Okay, SZA! Not SZA. Not SZA. Who was that girl who made the Over the Chandelier? She had the blonde wig. Shia LaBeouf is in the music video. It's not SZA. Ah, whatever. What do you want to check? Show me your hands. I think a gardener would become a visitor then? Fucking nonsense. Check my nails. Yeah, I think those are pretty clean, buddy. You got freakishly long fingers, but you should be playing basketball, dude. No wonder you're depressed. You could be in the NBA right now. What, am I a visitor? Don't think so. Okay, you're not a visitor. Good. Alright, swag man. Everything's gonna be alright. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human. Still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? I am with you. I need to test you, though. Go on if it helps you. Show me your teeth. Here, take a look. Now that is suspiciously white. I wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them. Pull out a gun. No, I didn't mean to pull out the gun. I meant to test his hands. Hear them out. You know, I used to hate myself for a lot of things before I realized that life is not about fixing every flaw. It's about learning to accept yourself. Death is the same way. I'm glad we were able to back out. Let's go drink an Energirk and let's go check their nails. If they have dirt under their nails, I will be shooting them. Oh, this is telling us their eyes have become red. And that's the psychic's number. Okay, let's drink these energy drinks. I would like to test everybody, but I think the priority is to test the person who has the suspicious factors. I need to test you. Show me your hands. I don't know if it's the shading. It kind of looks like you have dirt under where your cuticles are, but not under the tips of your nails. That dirt under the nails is really hard to tell with the hands. The teeth were suspiciously white and he didn't have an explanation. Sorry guys, I'm thinking about this. I'm like, I don't really know if I want to execute this man in my own home. Alright. You are someone who takes good care of yourself, so your teeth might be exceptionally white. I'm going to leave you alone for now. I hope I don't regret that. I'm not sure if those were dirty nails. Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Ooh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Yeah. Sure I have. It's how I made a living, bro. Placing legal bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problems. Just borrow it from the other fuckman. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil in debts. Sure, but that's got nothing on me. Yeah, that's your average sports bettor. I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. I mean, you're pretty human, but let's check if you're infected. Show me your teeth. Teeth I can do. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked his fucking teeth out. Ha ha ha. Oh, you want to see him? All right. Also pretty white, but not like the guy in the other room. All G, right? I don't know, man. We have some suspicious fellows in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll burn it all. Just kidding. Oh, we met in theater school. I actually majored in theater production. It looks classy, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art and you don't mind being broke, be my guest. Sure, there's a few big name companies. He's telling us about theater, and I disagree with him. I think theater is all about creating art. It's not about being majorly successful. Let's call our neighbor, check in on him. Ah, man, I feel bad. I feel like we have some suspicious people here. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed? I thought the streets weren't that dangerous because I was wrong. My daughter talked to me about going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. The last time I risked her life. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Your daughter okay? I don't know. With all the weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice, but back at home, she said she saw faces in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? That pale, tall thing. I thought it killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I saw the silhouette, we'd head straight home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Be careful, buddy. Alright, 4 rest won't work. The psychics, I have no idea what the psychics are about. And FEMA will tell us that the hands test doesn't work if people have washed their hands. Go to bed. I don't want to let too many people in my home because I already have enough suspicious people here. You know what I mean? I think, is tonight the night FEMA comes or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you have. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, are you alone? No, I'm not alone. A lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. I feel like FEMA might actually be working with the visitors because they keep removing people from my house. I'm not letting you in with your freaky ass kid. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Could you let us in? What do you want from me? I want you to let me in so I can get some sleep. I'm dead on my feet. I used to have 5 kids. This here is the last one. I don't know where to even start looking for them. I just want to get some decent shut-eye. Are your kids dead? Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of these rascals, but nothing's happened to them. They probably found their way to my mom's place. They always run off there when they get sick of me. Or their father comes by to ask for money again. So, will you let me in? I just wanted to rest up and go find my kids. You should leave. Fine then. I'll just try to get to my mom's house. I might not make it. No, I have to. Sorry, lady, but look, we're going for a completion. I can't be letting your scary kid in. I don't trust this guy. He's gonna tell us a divination. He's gonna say, let the cat in. You really believe that? When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I think he's a visitor working in tandem with another visitor. Oh no, we're not letting the cat in. Though one of my members of the community did ask me to let the cat in. Maybe on another run, but I really just want to beat this game. Like, that's my #1 priority. If I smell death when I wake up, I'm gonna kill that flamboyant man. Oh man, am I relieved. I mean, there's still a chance that they're a visitor. Maybe the game doesn't let them kill anyone until you have a certain amount of ways to test. Right. Good afternoon. Here's the news. Red eyes. All right, we're gonna go check if they have red eyes. Go check this real quick. Want to believe a program. Oh wait, they killed the guy that was supposed to come in. Ah. Hey, buddy? Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smell something on you. Oh, I drank some of your beer. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to medicate with a cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all one big fucked up mess. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's all bullshit. Nothing ever changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. The sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will. And if we beat the visitors, we'll sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When a problem is solved, it creates a void, and then we just fucking create one of our own to fill it. Like an endless, morbid fascination with collectively shitting our own pants. Fuck. Go away, I feel sick. Alright. You passed the fingernail test, so I'm gonna assume that you're human for now. You, buddy, show me your eyes. I need to test something. Go on if it helps you. Show me your eyes. Of course. They're not red. Are they moving rapidly, though? They're a little rapid, aren't they? Eyes remember a lot. I think it's gonna be alright. Have you always been like this? You know, no. Not always. I used to be pretty angry at people and the world and myself. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard it cracked the frame, but at some point I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One last time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me, and now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change, or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. Well, it looks like it's working. You might be a visitor, though. Let me go check this guy's eyes, and if his eyes are moving that fast, then I'm going to assume that you're clean. You sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? Fuck you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are fucking canceled, bro. The sun took care of that shit. The banks aren't exactly doing shit. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a fucking bird, but the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked, I gotta think of something new, something better. Sounds like everything going on with the sun was a stroke of luck for you. Man, come on, you really gonna do me like that? I had it all figured out. Double or nothing every time. No sweat, bitch. Now I have a fresh start, for real. By the way, I figured out my new hustle. Want the lowdown? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss a little ass, you know? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us in one of their tight-ass bunkers. You feel me? You want me to hand people over to FEMA, or you think FEMA will save you? Damn, bro. The winds of change ain't blowing your crusty Anyways, we gotta figure out who's in charge and stick with them. It's a winning strat, bro. You feel me? So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. What does that mean? Don't need to fucking kiss them. Just hand people over. Give them what they want. Yeah. We can call the hotline and chat shit about signs and fucking whatever, so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys. For real, for real. Alright, maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. I got a 6th sense for hustling, bro. Yeah, 30 million in debt kind of 6th sense, huh? Trust me, you can't lose if you stick with me. I think I can lose if I stick with that guy. Show me your eyeballs. I need to test you. Jarvis, show me this man's eyes. My eyes have been itching as balls lately. You think it's from the sun? Kinda sus, right? Jesus Christ. Your eye is also moving around quite a bit. And you had white teeth. Everyone's sussing me, but they're not red. Shit, bro. It's some kind of cootie-ass disease or something. I don't know, man. My house might just be full of visitors right now. Okay, theater sucks, but what about your friends? Alright, I never finished the story. I jump around a lot. It's hard to focus on one thing. My friends were all actors, producers, sound guys, lighting techs, that kind of crowd, and we got wasted from day one. I rented small stages for my birthday. Hundreds of people would show up. It was amazing. Imagine 100 people coming to celebrate you, man. Those were the days. But the theater world's toxic as hell. Everyone's out to undercut everyone else. No money, too much stress, overtime. Those parties stopped. And I realized that most of those people who came to my birthdays weren't really my friends. They were just there. They used me when it suited them, or talked shit about me behind my back. But hey, don't get me wrong. I sat down, made a list, figured out who to kick to the curb. I'm sorry, buddy, but that's pretty normal. Show me your teeth. You are not a visitor. Okay, can we call the food service, or do we have to wait one more day? I am so locked in. I think I have 2 visitors in my home. All right, let's call our neighbor. 276-167. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm shaken up by all this. The murderers, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night, asked me about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know, they said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'll ever let that happen over my dead body. Those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. What is FEMA? I don't know, nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere, acted like they've got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Take care of yourself. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter? Okay, I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Oops. Alright, if we take care of their daughter, we gotta make sure that FEMA doesn't take their daughter. Now, that might be a little hard. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day? Okay, so who's sus right now? This guy is sus. This guy is a little sus too, to be honest. He had white teeth as well and a rapidly moving eyeball, but neither of them had red eyes. So that's good. I don't know how many traits you need. Oh shit. He's dead already. I don't know how many traits someone needs to be a visitor. I've always assumed that it's just one. I can hear him snoring. You noticed that? Oh, okay, he's making a noise. I was gonna say he wasn't making any noise at first. That got me a little bit sussed out. Oh, good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls in your neighborhood. Are you alone? No, of course. My squad split up into smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you wearing protective gear? No, but you could buy some if it makes you feel safer. We're in the process of studying the sun's effects on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? I take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes. Once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Damn, man, that's the one guy I was sure was not a visitor. Here's a question. Would a visitor kill another visitor? How's your new life treating you, baby? Alright. Managed to adapt yet? No comment, no comment. How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. Where's the Riz? Dude gets approached by a beautiful woman and his response is, you should leave or you look unusual. Damn, bro, no wonder you're so alone. This is a normal looking person. Now, I do feel like maybe with the shirt strap hanging a little low and the cleavage and just the posture, I do think that maybe she's trying really hard to get into her place. But that's okay. Look, in life, you got to use whatever advantages you have, right? Obviously, her advantage is beauty, and she's trying to use it to get into my house. I'm going to say you look unusual. So you notice, thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. Honestly, I've never been good with people. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, ah, well, I've had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. This would get, okay, half of you people, this would get you. This would get you. But I see what's going on here. And honestly, I can't even hate. We're part of a patriarchal society. So in a way, she's operating from a disadvantage. And she's just trying to even the playing field. I see what you're doing here. I don't hate it. I'm not mad at you for doing it. Maybe we could try connecting together. Yeah, you can come in. I'm gonna treat you like a person. I'm gonna treat you no differently than the tall man, all right? You don't have to be this way. This is a safe spot. I'll prove it to you. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Yeah. Look, man. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my dad. Ooh, visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come on in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Yeah, of course I'm gonna help you. I promised your father. I'm not letting you in my house. I don't think you're human. You want to see me dance? You should leave. Go to hell. Sorry. I'm sick of that person, man. You're not human. You're the least human person I know. And that's saying a lot. What the hell? Yo, get out of my bed, bro. Get out of my bed. This is a violation. I don't want this. I'm gonna restart my run. Now you're saying, why don't I want this? This is a consenting adult. Why not just hook up with them? Look, okay. Because I own this property that is being used as a respite or a safe haven for people. I don't want to be intimate with this person because it sets a really horrible precedent that I'm using my power and leverage of being the homeowner here to take advantage of people who are in need during an apocalypse. Even if this person is a consenting adult who just wants to hook up with me, there is a power dynamic that I cannot ignore, okay? I have a responsibility here to the people who are taking shelter, all right? I don't want to sleep with this person. Fuck, man. I don't care how beautiful you are. Also, I'm demisexual, man. Your beauty shit doesn't work on me. I need to make sure that we align at a personal level, you know? I want to make sure we have shared interests. I can talk to you about philosophy, talk to you about life. There's a million beautiful people on the planet, man. Beauty means nothing to me. Damn, bro. It's... Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protective measures. Yeah. Hairless armpits. Piss me off. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? How do you like it here? It's cozy, more than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. I thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you, how do you feel? I'm fine. Survival's what's important. I like that attitude. Looks good on you. You don't bottle it all up. But don't bottle it up, okay? Emotions have a nasty way of spilling out. Right when you want them to the least. Don't be too shy to talk to me about it sometime. And if not with me, then someone, anyone. Honestly, look, lady, good advice. Good advice. Promise me that much, okay? Honestly, look, I'm glad that you dropped the whole lust act to give me a little bit of real good advice, which is that you shouldn't bottle up your emotions. Talk to anyone about it. I do need to check you, though. You ever feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? Okay, I think there's a chance. Because she is participating in conventional beauty standards, and she obviously she's obviously like playing a role here. I don't think she's gonna have hair on her armpits, and I don't think that makes her suspicious. She does not look like she's on that new wave of feminism, and she probably, you can see from her legs that she probably shaves her legs. Let me see your eyes. Eyes can give away a lot about how a person thinks. Okay, your pupils are also moving fast. I guess everyone's does that, but they're not red. What do you think is on my mind right now? Pull out the gun? Did we let more people into my house? I feel violated that she's sleeping in my bed. I mean, you can sleep in a bed with someone and it can be platonic. But I don't know her that. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. One thing I wanted. Are you feeling any better? My good man. We're all gonna die someday. That's the unavoidable truth. What do you think happens to us when we die? I don't know. Maybe we float around in space. Nothing. Faith will deliver us to the sweet hereafter. There's something to that, but it doesn't make me feel any better, you know? My brain will reach out for that while I'm dying. It'll show me visions of some paradise, somewhere nicer than here. When my strength to hold on to the fragile dream fades, then what? No, it doesn't make me feel any better. Yeah, you need to read some poetry. Wait, no one's died yet. Everything's gonna be okay. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down when I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. I came back to smoke and ash. It took me a long time to accept it. I kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but about carrying it with you. It's so true. They're still with me in a way. The memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything and what it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. Look, you seem like a good guy. I'm just scared you're infected. I mean, look, the hands were inconclusive. The eyes were not red. And because of that, I think we test other people for now. Do we test the kid? The kid might have been exposed to the visitors if they were living with them, right? What do we do if the kid is a visitor? It's a little dark. All right, guy, I'm gonna need to test you one more time. What's up? What do you want? Check it, I came with a new hustle. This one's fire for real. All right, so basically, the sun's roasting us all like a sauna from hell, right? I think that means the ozone layer is fucked. But get this, oxygen comes from sunlight passing through the ozone. See where I'm going, bro? Selling air. Now that's a fucking hustle, bitch. Amazing plan. Fucking incredible. Bro, you think so? Of course, you should be a scientist. Damn well. Thanks, bro. I knew you were smart. You can see all this brain juice I got coursing through my balls. I'ma win a fucking Darwin Award at this rate. Oh, you'll definitely get one. Haha. I can already taste the recognition. Science king. Bow down, bitches. Fat stacks, fat status, fat booty. Hell fucking yeah, baby. Alright, so that settles it. After this all blows over, I'm patenting technology to sell air. Cool. His teeth were white. His eye was alright. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let me see your armpits. The fuck? You picked a freaky hustle this time, douchebag. You've got hair and you've got no fungus. You are clean. You are safe. What's the verdict? All good? You are good. I need some Enerjerk. I want my mom. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said that they were wrong, and they said, Daddy, she's too sad. Okay. I'll talk to you more tomorrow. Okay, just rest up for now. The girl calls out for her father, and there's no end to her hysterics. Yeah, of course not. Show me your eyes. Will you see what I'm thinking about? In that case, I'll make sure to think really carefully. Don't worry. Okay, they're not red. Why do you look like that? Did you see? She sobs. I want a drink. Give her some beer. Let's make sure we order some Enerjerk. I like that we keep getting new characters, even though we've played the game a bunch. I appreciate that a lot. I would like some Enerjerk. Children's Day. That's sad. I don't think that this guy is a visitor. He's definitely not like a preset visitor. There's a chance he's infected. Jesus Christ, man. It makes me uncomfortable. I want my tarot reading girlfriend back, man. Good evening. Oh, don't take the kid, man. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After the screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back to the quarantine zone. So they're not coming back. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. No! Is there any way to avoid that? Like, that's a little unfair. It's a little unfair. But now we can choose the next person to get sent away. I feel bad. What do you think of the guy in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. One thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? Can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity, death. So, are you alone? No, I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world. Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Alright. Well, I failed my neighbor. Oh, thank you. How'd you become a delivery guy? That's too bad. Whatever, being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Alright, thanks for the inner jerk. Okay, Bruce Willis post-dementia. Wait, whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. What are you talking about? You been to any of these other houses, walk the streets? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. It's simpler now. Tear a bastard's throat out, and it's winner winner chicken dinner. How have you survived this long? Well, look at old Billy Big Balls here. What you don't know can't hurt you. I've not asked how you've survived till now, have I? Point is, I ain't here to rock the boat. Yeah, you kind of seem like you are, though. You seem like a psychopath. Can you rehabilitate a sociopath? We're gonna try it. Good boy. Power is the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it all roll over you. You seem like a mob boss, or like you got a Cockney accent. Hope I don't look too messed up to get in. Should I be worried? But that's the thing, there's nothing wrong with me. I was just born with bad skin, that's all. You keep treating me like I'm contagious or even worse, a visitor. True, everyone is paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. We'll see about that. You let me in? We'll let you in, buddy. Thanks for letting me in, and well, not making a big deal about how I look. Look, I get it, man. I had cystic acne when I was in middle school, and it really affected my confidence for a long period of time. It also took a while for it to clear up, but you know, you go through hormonal changes as you grow older. That shit just kind of sorts itself out. Went back to bed. Jesus. Please, no deaths. We let a visitor in. Smells like someone died. Wildfires are now sweeping across forest regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame, while the full-scale disaster remains unclear. Okay, who's the visitor? Okay. Aura photography. I don't know if I believe in the aura photography, though. Okay. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? I saw something strange last night. You did? What was it? Was this true? I didn't even notice that. Your belly was bigger? You mean like I was pregnant or something? That's okay, baby. I'm glad you felt like being upfront with me. Maybe you're just under a lot of pressure. You're responsible for a lot of other people right now. I get it, baby. When every sunrise could be your last, it's hard to be responsible for yourself, let alone another. You don't even know if you'll live to see tomorrow. No, that's not it. Fair enough. Either way, I'll worry about you, baby. Check in with yourself from time to time, okay? I want you to feel safe. We live under the same roof after all. But if you end up with a screw loose, then we're all screwed right along with it. No pun intended. Kind of funny though, wasn't it, baby? Okay, I need to test you. I don't know what that was about, but it seems suspicious. Let me see your teeth. You like what you see? They're pretty white. What's with the face, baby? Seen teeth like these before, or do I remind you of someone? Now, I will say, someone did die, so someone in here is a visitor. Your eyes were not red. Teeth are white. Do I have the energy to really, like, grill this person? Let's do this real quick. This is the news about terrorist attack in the city. This is tough. This is tough. Who died? I will say this. There's a chance that this man killed him. And we don't have a visitor. Have we got a problem? Why do you see people as animals? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We kill, we eat what we kill. And we don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, isn't it? He's Cockney. The society, yeah? They put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are behind us. You're happy with how things turned out? Nah, bruv. I'm glad people stopped hiding behind the mask for the most part, yeah? But the sheep ruin everything. They throw on wolf pelts and play pretend. Fake the instincts of proper men. Sulk in the dirt. Ought to come up with a straight fight, not this cat and mouse bollocks. But if you build yourself a pack, yeah? Then you've learned how to spot the fakes. You think a pack is better than society, and you don't? Back in normal society, you'd never have spotted one of those sheep. Too much idle banter, too many rules. You'd be tangled up in debate instead of doing what he's doing. That's why Avon the Alpha is vital. Oh god, he's one of these guys, man. No questions, no votes. He says it, you bleed and do it. An alpha doesn't show weakness. Only then does the pack survive. Simple as. You're just fucking staring at the wall. Are you a psychopath? I need to test you. Take a gander, sunshine. Let me see your eyes. Looking to find a stranger in me, eh? Not afraid you'll see yourself in there. That's a slower moving pupil. Good boy. Those can't look me in the eyes. Okay, I think you're a psychopath. I don't know if you kill people as not a visitor. I also don't think that the people who are infected kill people on the first night. So it's not going to be this guy. It could be this guy. Those eyes were fine, right? What do you want? Looks like the conversation is over. If I can't continue the conversation, does that mean that they have become infected as a visitor? Do you know what I mean? It's weird that we can't continue the conversation with him. Let's check him one more time. I need to test you. What do I want to check? I want to check your... Ah, no, but his armpits were fine too, right? Or am I getting twisted? Let me see your eyes one more time. Shit, bro. No, that's not the visitor. Okay, so it must be the lady, or it could be that that guy is actually a killer. I need to test you. What do we test? Her eyes were okay. We're not gonna test her armpits because they're probably shaved. Her teeth were white. Let me see your hands. Damn, she has nail polish on. Feel that pulse racing? What do sweaty palms tell you? Are you nervous? Swept up in emotion? Look, lady, you gotta stop doing this, okay? I understand that this is a defense mechanism so that you feel safe, but it's making me feel pretty upset and violated. Okay, I don't want you to do this whole lust thing as an act for safety, man. Fuck. Or are you blind with rage? Yo, she called it. She called it. Look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue to treat you as humanely as possible until you naturally feel safer and don't have to put up this act anymore. I can't force you to stop being like this. And I shouldn't be mad. It's just frustrating because it's kind of like you're crossing one of my boundaries, right? Like for me, intimacy is something that I'm not very comfortable with strangers or people I don't want to participate in. So if I seem like I'm overreacting, it's because you're kind of stepping on my boundaries here, lady. I need to test you one more time. Let me see your armpits. Because if you have the fungal growth... Oh, and you have hair. The body rewards care. Remember affection. I'm glad we both understand that. What was the whole thing about her belly, then? Oh, is it you? Are you managing to live with that, losing your family? Yeah, I got through it, but it wasn't easy. I blamed myself for a long time. Kept thinking if I got back a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt, and life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let it go. That's what saved me. I forgave myself for not changing the past. Even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because angers were dragging me down. Now I do remember they had unnaturally white teeth and the potential of dirt under their nails, but their eyes weren't red. Can a visitor kill someone on the first night? Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Back at school, they'd call me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I'd stop once I grew up. And the cataclysm hit, and all those old prejudices came crawling back. Now it's worse because it's about survival. Of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. I think I might have been overly suspicious of the lady because she was in my bed, and I wasted too many charges on checking her. I could have checked that new guy. I don't know if a visitor can kill someone on night one. If they can, it will have to change how I play the game. I assume that they couldn't because, like, that's a little unfair. You don't have any way of knowing. We're gonna think on it, and we're gonna come back. But, anyways, this is my new run. Is it going as well as I hoped it would? No, we already have a visitor in the house, but we are gonna do our best. It could be the flamboyant man. It could be the guy with the skin condition. It's definitely not the woman in her bed. And the Among Us guy, I think, passed enough checks as well. I don't know why he won't talk to me. I think I might have screwed up my dialogue options with him. But yeah, we will think about it and we'll move on from there. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really want to beat this game, man. It's a little hard. It's a little hard without looking up anything or without any spoilers. But we're gonna do our best, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.